Hey Josh, it's Wednesday, and first off, to answer your question from last week, I'm thinking about going to see it. One of my other friends, who's a bit of a history buff, went to go see it. One of my online friends. My only other history buff friend is currently in Scotland, so I'm not sure if he'll be seeing it or not. But yeah, I was definitely thinking about going to see it. Going to see 1917. It did definitely look interesting. And yeah, uh, I didn't really think of a topic for this video, but honestly, I do kind of want to talk a bit about history, kind of like how you did last week, um, because it is kind of fascinating that it kind of made, or when you mentioned that we don't really know that, or we didn't learn that much about World War I. It kind of made me think, like, huh, what do I know about World War I? And it really isn't that much, because, yeah, World War II was definitely the big one. That's the one that everyone remembers, and yeah, it's weird to really think about how similar yet different and how close they were together. Um, which, I mean, of course, the results of World War One did lead to World War Two. So it kind of makes sense that they were so close in the timeline of of wars and such. But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely interesting. Um, because yeah, I can't really think of any specific battles that I know about from World War One. I can name a few from World War Two. I haven't really done much with post or 20th century and on in history. Because my history class from last semester only went up to the end of Reconstruction, which, well, I don't know what happened there. Which was kind of cool. I mean, I enjoy that era as well. I just enjoy history, but but yeah, it's like I said, I can't really think of that much from it. I mean, even in world history, we didn't really go over it that much. Um, of course, the last time I had a world history class, it was freshman year of high school, so I might just not remember a lot of it. But even in U.S. history, because that I feel like it was probably World War One and World War Two were probably a bit bigger in Europe, just because that's where the most of the fight. In fact, I think that's now it's not where all of the fighting was done. Not all the land battles were done, but it's where the majority of them were. Um, but it's interesting to think about it. Um, I'm trying to think of any specific battles that occurred in that I know about in World War One. Sorry, my camera was wanting to not stay upright. Um, but yeah, it's like I said, I can't really think of any. Whereas World War Two, you have D-Day, the you have the German march through Russia. I don't remember the exact names of it. That's not really my area of expertise in history and such. But I don't know. It's definitely one that I want to know more about after watching your video, and I do really think that I want to go see 1917. If I'm able to make the time for it, and if it's at the theater here, I might go see it this weekend. I don't know. I have a couple of other things I'm doing this weekend, but yeah, it's interesting to think about. Just wars in general are something that I don't know a lot about. I mean, obviously, I couldn't really name any specific names of battles from pretty much any of the wars, minus Revolution, and that's about it. Because the Revolution, I Revolutionary War. We went over pretty heavily in my history class, and yeah, it's I don't know, I know I've been repeating the same thing over and over, but it's definitely something I really do want to learn more about it. So I guess that'll do it for this video. I know that it was basically the exact same thing said like 10 times, but sorry. So that'll do it for this video. So Josh, my question for you is, what war in modern history do you know, or do you feel like you know the most about? So that'll do it for this video. So Josh, I will see you on Friday. Later, bro.